an exhibition.
No exhibition. It's either real fight or nothing.
Yeah, it's a real fight. Yeah.
Is Spear still in Las Vegas?
That's the contract that he signed. I mean.
The man himself, Manny Pacquiao, along with Jazz Mather, the CEO of Manny Pacquiao Promotions and Limitless X Holdings. Guys, thank you for the time this morning. Manny, going to start with you.
Contracts, not contract, contracts, multiple contracts signed on various different dates, okay, and we're always for a pro fight. So this is for a pro fight. It was always a pro fight. Floyd's been aware that it's been a pro fight from day one. He's been involved from his side with his management on the negotiations, on the economics, back end, front end, all.
Manny Pacquiao went absolutely furious at Floyd Mayweather after Floyd allegedly tried to change their September fight from a professional bout into an exhibition. And sources say Manny's team confronted Floyd with signed contracts proving the fight was supposed to officially count on both records. While insiders claim Manny is angry because Floyd already accepted advance payments for a real fight, but now wants the safety of an exhibition to protect his undefeated 50-0 record, turning this situation into one of the biggest boxing controversies of 2026.
And me and Manny Pacquiao competing, that's not an actual fight, it's an exhibition. So we don't know the exact location, but I'm happy to be getting back in the ring, sharing the ring with Manny Pacquiao. We just want to put on a good show for the fans all around.
Reports suggest the drama started when Floyd appeared in a Vegas interview on March 28th and said the fight is just an exhibition meant to entertain people, also claiming the venue is not confirmed, which directly contradicts months of promotion. And insiders say this completely shocked Manny's team because they have 3 separate signed agreements clearly stating this is a sanctioned professional fight.
Canceled. I'm not sure, maybe Floyd got in someone's head and said it's canceled, but it doesn't mean if Floyd Mayweather says something that it's reality. He likes to tend to believe that that's how the world revolves around him, but in reality it does not revolve around Floyd Mayweather or what he states.
Jazz Mather reacted immediately and publicly accused Floyd of breach of contract, revealing Floyd signed 3 agreements on October 24th, November 6th, and December 14th, received payments after each signing, and even took an advance for the September fight, while also claiming they have digital proof, including device ID and IP address, confirming every signature is legitimate.
A contract? Absolutely. It's a piece of paper. I can take a piece of paper and sign it right now, and then I can go like this. Done. And the paper's ripped. But does it mean that I remove myself from liability? No. Right? You got to pick and choose your battles. You're dealing with, I don't think he definitely needs a new team of.
Manny responded shortly after with a direct statement, saying the contract they signed is for a professional boxing match and not an exhibition, and he will not participate in anything less.
The contract that we signed is a real fight.
Real fight, okay. Yeah, because I know he said
I want to fight an exhibition.
no exhibition. It's either real fight or nothing.
Yeah, it's a real fight.
Manny emphasized that his intention from the beginning was to give fans a high-level competitive sanctioned fight. And insiders say he returned from retirement specifically to avenge his 2015 loss in a fight that actually counts, demanding that the original terms be followed exactly as agreed.
A pro fight, we are only interested in a pro fight. We have no interest in an exhibition. And as of this moment, the event is not canceled and it's not an exhibition and it's at the Sphere.
The Nevada Athletic Commission became involved as reports suggest the fight had already been registered as an official professional bout earlier this year when the rematch was announced.
And the final rules for which shall be subject to the mutual agreement of Pacquiao and Mayweather and subject to further approval of Netflix.
Sources say this situation creates a serious legal problem for Floyd because changing the fight type now would require commission approval, new contracts, and possibly refunding advance payments. And insiders claim failure to honor the agreement could lead to sanctions affecting his future licensing.
But for years, I've heard people only talk about what Floyd Mayweather wasn't to them, what he did not do. How, even though this was a great event, it's generated tens of millions and in many cases hundreds of millions, he should have stopped him. He was boring. He was this.
Andre Ward reacted on social media, saying Floyd is clearly trying to protect his undefeated record by switching to an exhibition at the last moment. criticizing him for not being honest from the beginning and saying that taking money for a professional fight and then changing terms damages boxing's credibility.
So from there, I started making more and more money. And I had another tax person that I had to.
Timothy Bradley said Floyd is scared that Manny might break his 50-0 record, pointing out that Manny still looks sharp and dangerous, while Floyd at 49 years old may no longer have the same reflexes and stamina, making a real fight risky.
How hungry they are. Like, everybody bought the Pacquiao Mayweather first fight because the fans were hungry. Their imagination was like, there's no good fights.
Right.
This is going to be a good fight. So they're anticipating it. So you got them at the right time.
10. Teddy Atlas gave a strong reaction, saying this situation proves Floyd has always been more businessman than fighter, adding that real fighters do not take money for professional bouts and then try to switch to exhibitions, and warning that Floyd's legacy could be damaged more by backing out than by losing.
Boxing's a hurt business. Floyd knows when he says TBE, the best ever, he's referring to the fight game.
I'm looking in your eyes. What are you getting at, man?
He means the fight game. That means get in, make your money, don't get hurt, get out. He's right. So Pacquiao looks like a very good opponent fight. There is a very good chance that Pacquiao will stop Floyd Mayweather.
What?
That's right.
Hold on. I don't want to hear a very good chance. Are you saying?
Stephen A. Smith strongly criticized Floyd, saying he disrespected Manny, the fans, and the entire sport of boxing, mentioning that millions of viewers expected a real fight, and adding that this situation makes boxing look bad compared to UFC, where fighters actually risk their records, demanding Floyd either honor the contract or retire.
Because that lowers the risk, and while demand is building for that fight, it actually maximizes the reward. He got paid twice as much for fighting Pacquiao in a less dangerous fight than he would have had he fought him when everyone wanted to see him fight. But that does count when you're being compared to the other greatest of all time against you.
Max Kellerman defended Floyd, saying that at 49 years old, he has the right to protect himself from a dangerous opponent, arguing that exhibition boxing is now a legitimate business model and suggesting the real.
Why? The fight is going to air on Netflix. It's going to be for free if you are a Netflix subscriber. There will be no additional charge. More interestingly, it's going to take place in September of this year at the Sphere. So this will make it the second fight ever at the Sphere, and then the first boxing match.
Netflix released a statement saying they promoted the event as a professional fight based on information from both teams, and insiders say they are unhappy because changing it to an exhibition reduces interest and value, while the Sphere confirmed they had already planned the entire event as a professional championship level fight.